If I open it, I'ma bust it. If I show it, I'ma blow it. I come from under the shirt, go to work like a job. I know how I feel to get robbed. When you caught without the rod, surrounded and outnumber up against all the odds. Spinning the block, winning the stand of the clock. Infrared with the dot, get 10 at the top. Unload like a dog, sending the shot. Come off the hill, under the clip.
Check. What's happening? You already know what's going on, man. It's your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are broadcasting live at ARC Studios. It is the industry's most wanted show, exclusively on WARK 300. And I got a special guest checking in. He goes by the name of J. Cool. What's happening?
Yeah.
And he came in here looking all cool with his shades on. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, fam. Tell everybody who you are, what you got going on.
I would be like everybody else and just say Google me. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I rap. You know what I mean? I got the company. I mean, got the label. You know what I'm saying? Been rapping since MySpace days and been following this woman. This entrepreneur.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
MySpace.
Thank you. Listen, I appreciate that. That means a lot. And I salute you because this is not an easy business. And for you to have stayed continuing to do it says a lot about your character. Because a lot of people come in, they don't win right away, and then they like jump back out. And you get what I'm saying? So it's just like it says a lot about your character.
Of course, it wasn't easy. I mean, life happens. I had children, been married, divorced. Like, come on, like real
life
stuff.
happens. Life happens. You know. And one thing about life that I've really learned is that we all go through struggles, and we can't skip that. We can't skip the struggle.
Can't.
You know. So I think that what doesn't break us absolutely makes us stronger.
Of course.
You know,
no
so let's talk about you know, within this business. You know, how long have you been taking the music business seriously? Because we all come in and really have to learn it, and we kind of fumble around with it. And then once we really learn how important the business part is, we really start taking it more seriously. When was that transition for you?
I've been taking it serious. I've been taking it serious since day one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because everyone who's ever known me, you know, like, you know, you're doing this J. Cool stuff, you know what I mean? You're doing this rapping stuff. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and they tone be changing, but I mean, it's just been ever since I can remember, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me just want to just dig deeper into it.
Right. Well, when did the Purple Prince come in?
The Purple Prince came in, actually, I got introduced to my tattoo artist, and he did a bunch of work on me. Shout out to Paul Lee Tattoo down in the Gulf Coast. And he had embraced a whole bunch of purple, and I was around him, you know what I'm saying? Embraced a whole bunch of music. I seen how he was rocking it. I just started rocking it because he told me what it meant, you know what I mean? It was a sign of royalty.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because before that, I was rocking my red and black, you know what I mean? Red, black, and white, because I had the red, Killing with Success. Had red on there, had the Ed Hardy, big glasses on there, you know what I mean? But when I got around his, you know what I mean, I kind of got on the purple, got on like the Joker swag. I took like the Joker and I took all of that and I just made it into one. Kind of like Coming to America, because I made a Purple Prince CD. So if y'all out there, y'all check that out. Y'all can hear all of that. So the birth of the Purple Prince.
That's so dope, man. So you have a story to tell.
Oh yeah, most
you
definitely.
got some things to talk about, and what better way to do it than put it through your music? Yeah. Because you have the whole world as your audience. You know, so for people that maybe haven't had the opportunity yet to tap in with your movement and with your music, for any of your potential fans or new fans or future fans, what would you want them to hear when they listen to your music for the first time?
I would want them to go hear this song called No Competition.
Okay.
It's a jacking for beats because, you know, we came up in this hip-hop game. We came up, you know, being competitive. You know what
Word.
I mean?
Yeah.
Not on none of this auto-tune, none of this I love you being emotional shit. Nah, gangsta took over, but the first, it was this hip-hop, you know, the Hobbity and the Run DMC. So that just shows my lyrical content of taking 6 beats and rapping on all of them continuously.
Yeah.
One was a Millie, one was Say Yeah. The other one of them was Gangsta Party. And the other one was Chameleon, and the other one was a SoundCloud beat.
Yeah.
So it's just got a mixture. So that's what I would want somebody to go here, and then you can get further acquainted with me in this Purple Prince, because it's layers to J. Cool. You got it.
Man, I love it. And I always like to ask that question because, you know, I think it's important. If people are going to be a true fan of yours, they got to know your history. They got to know your work. They got to know where you came from, how you elevated, how your sound has developed, you know, how you've actually developed your lyrics. All that improves over time. You know, that's just, it's like with anything else. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And that's the whole goal is to get better at whatever it is we do. And that comes with being consistent. You know, anything we do in life, in order to elevate it, we got to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what do you see yourself doing, you know, maybe in the next, we'll say between now and the end of 2021? What are some of your goals for this year musically?
Just to get more familiarized, like making people more familiarized with me.
Yeah.
More videos, just putting myself out there more properly. Because, I mean, we've been doing things on the underground. We've been utilizing all these platforms. So it's just more promotion, more on that professional level. Because, like I said, I started the company last year. So been having the company a year. So we just...
Congratulations. That's a big move.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's a big move. So focusing on really building your business, let's talk about it. Okay. Tell us the name, what it is that you do. Give us some details on the business that you started.
Okay, I started my own record label.
Okay.
It's called ITM Forever.
Nice.
LLC. Do an LLC on that, just keeping it official.
Facts, got to.
Yeah, but I was attending Learn MBE through a colleague, Sidney Eugene. He's the teacher of that, and he taught us, you know, how to collect royalties properly, how to operate a business on a major level. And he taught all of us, all the students this. So that's what I came in with, because this is prior to me doing trial and error, doing MySpace things, doing Facebook things, linking up with DJs, like I said, linking up with you, building email contacts, and just not knowing, hey, this is what really goes on in the business. And then being signed to a label.
Right.
And going that route, and just having your CEO not having, you know, maybe the right vision, or maybe not having the right funds at the time.
Yeah.
Because we've been up here in Atlanta. We did a few runs. Like, it's all on YouTube. You can watch. I'm performing in little 5 points on the street wearing my crown. Like, you can see it. Like,
the Purple Prince, y'all.
Hey, just coming from the bottom, just trying to experience everything. But this is before all of this TikTok stuff, before all of this, the gram stuff. So it's like we've been watching the evolution of it.
Please believe it. I remember when none of this stuff existed. And artists these days, and it's no disrespect, but it's just stating facts, they rely too much on Instagram and TikTok. And we are very much in a digital era. I'll give you that. We are in a digital era, but there's more to it than that. When I first got in this business, you know, Instagram didn't exist. First of all, we didn't have that to rely on. And we barely had Twitter. It was like still kind of new. And I was out there at late at night putting flyers on cars and doing all that hand to hand, meeting people, stuff that people don't want to do nowadays. But that's how you build those real deal relationships. You know, it's getting out there, shaking hands, you know, kissing babies, and that's just what you got to do.
Making your presence felt in these streets, really.
Absolutely, you got to. But you know, also too, I guess the fortunate side of where we're at right now in 2021 is the internet is so massive. The beautiful thing about that is you can touch people that you would never have been able to probably meet in a lifetime in other countries, cities, states, what have you. So it's like you got to utilize both.
You do, but see, the thing is about me being in Panama City for so long, the spring break capital of the world, I have a slew of people coming to me every week. So when I seen this, I just used this whole method to create, like I would always drop during spring break. You know what I'm saying? When I first moved down there,
makes sense.
They had the MTVU concerts. They had LL Cool J. They had Daddy Yankee on the beach. They had T.I. They had Joel Santana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm having to go to work and try to slide out there. You know what I mean? and jump in the game. So I'm like, okay, if I drop around these times, I can get all these people. So it's just coming alive with the seasons and knowing what changes. But now being up to date with social media as well. So hey, it's a learning experience. I hope y'all taking notes, man.
It really is a learning experience. So let me ask you this. Let's talk about the label a little bit more. At this point, have you already put any other artists or producers or anybody on the label yet? Or is that something you're still working on?
I have my cousin, my blood cousin, working with him. He's been in the studio working hard. We haven't did no paperwork yet. I just been working with him off the strength, you know what I'm saying, and trying to mold him. So when we come to that, you know what I mean, we're gonna do that. I got another artist named Clyde Bandana. He in Panama City. Been bringing him up here to Atlanta. Been working with him, trying to teach him the ropes because we used to work together. You know what I mean, in Panama. So those who I'm working with right now, you know what I mean. I got other colleagues, but other than that, those two. Then I met this other artist named Nemo, a white guy. He plays the guitar.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Trying to spread all of it out. So yeah, J. Cool open. You know
That's what it's all about. Is not only one, putting people in a position that have been down for you, because in order to be a boss, you got to put other people in a position to be a boss.
Dude.
Period. And of course, the people you want to do that for are the ones that's been down for you, that's been showing that love and being consistent, because we know people be quick to switch sides and switch up on you, and the loyalty's not there. We've experienced that.
I don't even want to talk about this, because like I know people in this game who got certain type of fame, you know what I mean, they done did whatever, but it's like I'm just a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I come from the bottom. Like, I don't know how to act a certain way. I done been around these people, so I know how people change up when they get around these people.
Yeah, you just know how to be you.
I just know how to be me and pop it how I pop it.
And all we can do is be the best version of ourselves.
That's it.
Because like if we gotta switch up who we are to impress somebody, I don't want to deal with them anyway.
That's like kind of, it's kind of being fake, but at the same time, you have to play the game, but don't play it like that. Right.
No, absolutely. You got to learn to adapt to your environment. It's adapting, but not changing your character of who you are. So I totally agree with you. Let's talk about some of the music that you put out, up until this point. We talked about a record earlier that you said you'd want people to tap into. What about full projects?
Full project. The last full project I did, was Trap Remix King, but before that it was Stay Consistent.
Okay.
And that was after my hiatus, after a 4-year hiatus. And I had to go big, taking mixtape DJs, taking DJ Pretty Boy Tank, DJ Rare, and DJ Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to all of them.
Definitely some hardworking men you just named right there.
Yeah, thank you. And just putting that out there. And having my producers on that, you know what I mean? Original project.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the last one. And then I put the Trap Remix King, so it's up for Trap. Stay Consistent 2 is up.
Okay.
I mean? That's
the next one in line.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about your creative process. I'm always intrigued by this because every artist is different on how they create. Some people are true artists and they really create, and some just kind of fumble their way through it. You're a real deal entrepreneur and entertainer and artist. What is your, and it can vary, I understand that, but what's your usual creative process? So for example, if tonight you wanted to get in the studio, would you already have had the song written? Would you get in there and just kind of freestyle? Like, what's the process on putting a song together on the norm for you?
The norm for me, I'll go through some beats.
Okay.
Really it's just like feeling how I'm feeling in my spirit. Like if I'm on some turn up, or how the beat makes me feel, because I go off melody, I go off bass. Okay,
that's what you listen for in the production. Okay.
Yeah, just how it makes me feel, and how I could melodically make it mine, like I did on, I Don't Know What That's About.
Yeah.
You told me you was like you really like captured.
Yes.
So I would go through some beats, smoke some good, you know what I mean? And sometimes I write it, sometimes I don't. And it's just kind of like, it's not really freestyling, but it's like you're thinking about it, because I have so much thoughts flying in my head. It's like so many melodies. Once I hear the first one, I'm like, okay, I want to punch that in.
Yeah.
I want to catch that. So let me see how that goes. And next thing you know, all these thoughts is flying in your head. You see what I'm saying? And you have to catch them, but you have to make them make sense.
Right. Everything has to make sense.
Yes.
Yes.
And the more you do it while you're thinking about it, you really won't be thinking that you're not writing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of being under pressure, because when you get in the studio with these bigger artists, you're gonna have to deliver under pressure. You can't be over there. Bro. Punch that shit.
Exactly.
Punch that shit. Let's go,
right.
bro.
But you know what though? I really think, because I've sat in on so many sessions here and at other studios. I think that's where your most organic music comes from, because you are in your moment. You're in that very moment, that very whatever energy you're feeling, whatever vibe you're feeling, you can put it out right then and there.
Time out. What me and my guy Trav Sway Wells, we call it the ghost. Ghost. It's like the ghost in the room.
Yeah.
And if all us in the room, we gonna catch the ghost. We gonna catch that vibe.
Yeah.
And we gonna capture it. But we all have to tap in when we in here collectively.
Right.
Kind of like how Goody Mob said, making Outkast, making that it was a collective effort with them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In the dungeon and organized noise. So as long as it's a collective effort, and when you in there and you in there with somebody else, it's gonna come out good.
Listen, I know you've seen The Art of Organized Noise, the documentary. Did you watch it yet?
I saw Evolution. I saw the Evolution of Rap. And and they called a segment of Organized Noise on there. I didn't catch the whole Organized Noise.
Check it out sometime. I've had the pleasure to work with Rico Wade personally.
Oh my God.
He was one of the first interviews that I did when I moved to Atlanta. It's on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go check it out.
I will.
And I hosted a couple of events with him. He did a couple of events for artists, and I was so blessed to have the opportunity to host for Rico Wade, which was such an amazing experience.
Oh, man.
Those are the type of guys that I like to gain my knowledge from, because they really changed the rap game forever. Not just for Atlanta, but period.
They did.
Yes.
Whatchamacallit went diamond.
Right. Who's doing that?
Can't do it, Andre.
Shout out to Outkast. Oh, and I got real quick.
Can't do it without Organized Noise. They can't even do it without Organized Noise.
Listen, when I first moved to Atlanta, I started doing showcases. And one of my very first showcases, Andre 3000 came through. And that was the most dope, crazy, and they just did it off of love. Nobody believed me. I said, oh, y'all wait, I got a special guest coming through. I got the videos and all that. And it was so dope, because when he came, he was just there like chilling. He didn't want to be in VIP. He just wanted to come watch the artist perform. It was the most dope experience ever. And everybody's like, yo, you're not even from Atlanta. How the fuck did you pull that off? I said, you got to build relationships. Building relationships will put you in places that money cannot. You hear me?
That's your face card. The relationship is your face card. People,
facts
in this business, and how you deal with them, and how professionally you just deal.
That's right. And I'm a firm believer in that, because someone could come to you, and I know you're going to concur on this. Somebody could come to you and they got a bag of money, but if they're a straight a-hole or a jerk, you're not going to want to deal with them.
That's what Miss
Wendy. Not worth the
stress.
That's
what Miss Wendy Day said on her.
Shout out to my girl Wendy Day. That's my boo.
Miss Rap Coalition.
She gave me one of my first awards. I got 3 Wendy Day awards. Hey, listen, I love her. Shout out to Wendy Day. But man, listen. What are some of the other things that you want to do within this music, or not? We'll say music business, but entertainment. Have you thought about film?
I have. I've been thinking about going into it.
You should. You have a good personality, and it takes personality to get on film, because I'll tell you why. And something you probably already know, you got to be able to play so many different types of roles. You know what I'm saying? You might be a gangster in this movie, and you might be a funny guy in this movie.
Understand.
Think about it. There's so much longevity in film.
I will. I mean, I've been realizing, they say we in Black Hollywood up here. And I didn't realize how many movies were shot here. Like I'm telling you, like Tampa, like these past 2 years, like I've learned more up here than I have in Panama City.
I'm
like,
sure.
I'm sure. Chasing this, being in the streets, then being just up here watching how they operate, watching how they move, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving it.
That's what you got to do is just soak it all in, take it all in, as much knowledge. Wendy Day is definitely one of those people. I always tell people, go to her YouTube channel, Rap Coalition, and watch.
She had one. I always be catching the segments on the gram.
But go to her YouTube. She got some long videos where she just she puts people on game. Okay. And if y'all don't know the history of Wendy Day, man, she was the one who's helped so many artists, including Cash Money, Eminem, Twista, Master P. She's worked with so many artists, and to see her, it's like
pause. when they go back to Cash Money and you see Cash Money had that $30 million, whatever.
Who negotiated that?
She negotiated
she
that.
She sure did.
So go do your homework. If you don't know, that means something to us.
Yes, absolutely. So, definitely she's one of the main people that you got to tap in within this business. But yeah, check out her YouTube channel because she got a lot of knowledge on there.
Look, when I get the bag right, Miss Wynn, I'm coming to holler at you.
I know that's right.
Not a moment less. I'm over here building it and staying punctual and building it. I'm coming to see you. God bless.
So we're going to get into your record that you sent us today. Tell us a little bit about the song. There's an acronym. What does it stand for?
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
J. Cool in the building. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because tell us what was the creative process and the concept for this particular record?
Well, listen, I want to say R.I.P. to Carrie Lewis. That was my ex-fiance. She passed this year in a car accident. Still got her name tattooed on my arm. You know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean? This is who was supporting me when I went to the Hot Block Awards. You feel me? MySpace, all of that. You feel me? So much love to her. But I did a song for her that same day. You know what I mean? And it was just so heartfelt. You know what I mean? Same producers, Way Too Lost. Shout out to them in Germany. So when I did it, I'm like, man, it was real emotional. I, you know what I mean? And I heard another beat. I'm like, I want to go in some more.
Yeah.
And I heard that beat, that So I just came in there, JC00, chapping ass nigga, light it, let it go, light it, let it go. So I'm like, ooh.
You felt it out the gate.
Out the gate. And then that shit said, you trying to make some money? I'ma show you how. Then I just put it together like that, and I just kept the flow. It was like a redemption,
right?
And I just kept that shit going, and I'm just like, ain't right, none of that shit. It just came from the heart,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I laid one burden down, and I got another baby, you know what I'm saying? Birthed another baby, and I'm just trying to spread that shit out to the world. That's why I don't know what that. I don't know what that's about. You know what I mean? So use that lingo and take that shit.
We about to check it out. Before we get into it, though, there's two things I need you to do. Tell everybody where they can keep up with you on your social media.
At the Purple Prince on the gram. I got TikTok. I be cutting up on there.
Okay.
J. Cool, aka the Purple Prince. I got Triller, the Purple Prince. Facebook, the Purple Prince. Twitter, the Purple Prince. You know what I'm saying? It's only one of them. That's me.
Right.
THE Purple Prince, just like it spells. I mean, like in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Purple Prince. I mean, J. Cool, J-C-O-O-L. That's it.
And he came in here all cool today for sure, man. Listen, them vans is fire.
Thank you.
Them things is super fast. Super fly.
Shout out to Walters. Got these from ATL downtown, like Jeezy say. You know what I'm saying? 50 pair of new Nikes ain't cheap at Walters. You feel me? Walters. Shout out to them.
That's what's up, man. Last but not least, bro, who you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my mother for having me and bringing me here. My father, God bless him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Rod Pate. My other father, you know what I'm saying? Dunn, you know what I'm saying? And my little brother, you know what I'm saying? And my children, you know what I'm saying? And my lady at home, you know what I'm saying? My son holding the camera, you know what I'm saying? All my babies, you know what I'm saying? We here.
That's right, man. It's so important that we keep our family close. And, you got your son here with you today.
Yeah, just
behind the lens, getting that good footage. You got a beautiful wife that supports you. Yeah, all that is so important. That makes what you do not only more enjoyable, but it makes your life easier when you got the people that you love around you that support what you're
trying. When I say trying, feel the Trying. That's what I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
We're gonna leave it right there.
Leave it right there.
Word, man. Big shout out to my guy J. Cool checking in.
Cool. It's cool, not cold, but it's cool. You gonna remember both of us.
It kept coming up when we was on YouTube, but shout out to J. Cool checking in today, man. I appreciate you for coming through. We about to check out this record, bro. Go ahead and introduce it.
This is the record. I don't know what that's about. Produced by Way Too Lost, and get on the website too. You can get it directly inthemixforever.com. Let's get it.
Hey, y'all stay tuned.
She's the industry's most wanted female, the one, the only, sexy Tampa Mystic.
Yeah. JC double O. Trap a dash nigga, light it, let it go. Light it, let it go. I tell him in his hole. I tell him in the mix and it's whole. In the mix and it's whole. Yeah. You tryna make some money, I'ma show you how. It's J. Cool, I got the bands like wow. Got them things in, plug on speed dial. My nigga know I ain't seen a shot in a while. I don't know what that's about. Being broke, I don't know what that's about. Had to get it out the mud, yeah, I know what that's about. We got the same 24 to change it around. So if you make excuses, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. JC double O, yeah, I had to switch my style. Too many lanes around, I was feeling watered down. But I'm bad to shut it down, nigga, how you like me now? I make a hater pipe down. When I was jugging, no, you was not around. We not on the same field, cause I play out of bounds. But I'm always working, this a trap, not a lounge. So every time you pull up, make sure that you always got the right amount. And if you looking for a front, hey, you got me fucked up, cause I don't know what that's about. Can't cut her no slack, don't fall for the cap. Put your money where your mouth. Yeah, cause I'm built like that. I always push you tryna make some money, I'ma show you how. It's J. Cool, I got the bands like wow. Got them things in, plug on speed dial. My nigga know I ain't seen a shot in a while. I don't know what that's about. Being broke, I don't know what that's about. Had to get it out the mud, yeah, I know what that's about. We got the same 24 to change it around. So if you make excuses, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I was born and raised in the South. A country nigga always stand out. Had to get it on my own, said fucking hand out. Plus I been putting on my city, know what that's about. Yeah, you know the streets gon' vouch. Been a high boy running, I'm on my house. 18 I was indicted, but nah, you don't need to know what that's about. Thank the Lord I made it out. Felt like I was on a dead end ride. Cause the way I came up, we ain't know how to slow it down. When the block too hot, chill till it cool down. Yeah, you need to cool it down. Just like no addition, hope you listen when I spit. And the shit that I be king, you need to know what that's about. You don't need to be missing out, I potentially help you out. So if they say I ain't a fish, I don't know what trying to make some money, I'ma show you how. It's J. Cool, I got the bands like wow. Got them things in, plug on speed dial. My nigga know I ain't seen a shot in a while. I don't know what that's about. Being broke, I don't know what that's about. Had to get it out the mud, yeah, I know what that's about. We got the same 24 to change it around. So if you make excuses, I don't know what that's about. Fuck excuse, my nigga. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.